For me, loosehead wise, I'll probably go for our old mate Joe Marler. And I think for me, I got to see him grow massively. When he came into Harlequin setup, he was a pretty hot-headed character. And I remember actually...
He was wild, mate.
He was wild. I mean, he had red hair, he would fight anyone who looked at him wrongly. And I didn't really know this guy. And at the club, when you came back late from a tour, you would all train together, no matter what the age group, and you'd have your own kind of pre-season. And I remember it was me, him and Nick Easter were the forwards and the backs, you guys were separate. And we spent all pre-season together and we basically had to wrestle each other and sled. That was all we did. So I spent a summer wrestling Joe Marler, not really knowing about him. And probably before that, if I'm honest, thinking he's a bit of a weirdo.
Yeah.
But look, if we're honest, seeing him grow into the character, well, of course the character side, but the performer he's become, the player, the scrummaging ability. We've seen what he did in the World Cup semi-final recently, of course, him and Dan Cole, until the very end. And for me, he's grown massively from a young, probably insecure player to a massively confident, experienced. He's led Quins, not necessarily to the best in captaincy, but he enjoyed it. But he's a brilliant player, and on the field, you know what you're going to get. And there are definitely some players who probably carry a little bit better or a bit more in the wider channels, but his defence is incredible. And what you want from your forwards, and from in particular, is scrummaging. And for me, there's no one better than that.